Guess who's back? Yes, sir. It is I, the Wounded Viking, once again on your screen. As you all know, because of my last video, hasn't been feeling too well, hasn't been feeling too happy, too great, and I'm not gonna stand here and say that all of that has passed and that I'm doing perfectly fine now and I'm happy as hell, because that's not really the case. And truthfully, I don't even feel like making this video at the same time I didn't want to make the last video. But I had no choice, because I signed up for a job and that job is not done. Today, for the first time in, I want to say 2 weeks, I mustered up the courage to make my way over to my Discord. The Discord that I constantly encourage people to join and that I then so eloquently ignore. So I made my way over there to see what's good. Pleasantly surprised to see that we actually have had a bunch of new people join. But one thing specifically caught my eye, which was a message, a testimony from someone in the Q&A section. And when I read that, I said, fuck. God damn it. This motherfucker is gonna force me to come out of depression retirement and actually make a video. Because I just can't sit back and watch someone suffer the way he seems to be suffering. So that's why I'm doing it. That's why I'm here. So let me share with you guys what exactly I'm talking about. His name is Dustin. Dustin20. Hi, my name is Dustin. I live in America. I'm 28. I would like to tell my story. I'm lost and very depressed. Join the club, buddy. I could use some advice, but I've wasted my life. I'm 28, never had a girlfriend. I have no friends, and just recently got my first job, but I only work weekends. After high school, I isolated myself, rarely left my house for about 7 years. Besides going to work, I just stay home. I don't have a car. I've always been very shy, had no friends throughout school, was raised by my grandparents, and lived a sheltered life. I just stayed home most of the time, had bad social skills, making eye contact is difficult, and I don't know what to say in conversations. I'm 28 now, I have no accomplishments. There are experiences I have not experienced my age that most people have. I'm very lonely and I want a girlfriend, but don't know how to interact with women. You're a cool guy and I want to change, but don't know where to start. I'm asking for help and advice. Well, Dustin, you have come to the right man. Let's take it from the start, buddy. First things first. Forget about this whole I want a girlfriend thing. Fuck that. The last thing that you need to be doing is engaging in a relationship with a whole other human with their own set of issues and problems and complexities. It's the last thing you need to worry about now. What you need to worry about is you and building yourself up and turning yourself into someone that is desirable for yourself and the outside world. Now, I'm gonna point something out that undoubtedly you're not aware of, but something that's actually the core and everything you need to know about what you're asking right now. I spent the last 14 days feeling like shit, as I said in the last video, looking for a therapist and just reaching for energy that simply does not seem to be there. Now, watch what I'm doing. Look at where I am. I'm literally back to doing what I no longer wanted to do. And you know why? Because you, Dustin, pushed over a domino. You decided to take action and write a message in my Q&A. And that caused a chain reaction which leads us to this present moment. So what I'm trying to say is, if you don't write that message, I'm not making this video. Therefore, we can conclude that you have far greater impact and power than you would ever give yourself credit for. So now think of this. If you have the power to pull a depressed YouTube star out of the darkness into the light, then what else can you do? What more is out there for you? You see what I'm saying? You need to start pushing over as many dominoes as you can. You need to start putting yourself in a position to win, which has nothing to do with finding a partner. All right? First things first. You need to get in shape, buddy. You need to work on your body. I don't know, people are gonna come in and say, oh, that's such easy advice. The gym can't solve everything. Really? You sure about that? Because last time I checked, there's really only a few things in life that truly matter. One is the mind, one is the heart, one is the spirit, and one is this meat vehicle, the space shuttle to our soul that we refer to as our body. You can't expect for those other things to be aligned and pointing in the right direction when you're walking around feeling like a slob. So that's where it starts. That's something that is very easily to control. If you start working out, if you start hitting the gym 3-4 times a week, you will see your and you will see that you have the power to change your reality. What is stronger than witnessing your sculpture, your contour of your body changing in front of you due to what you're doing, due to the daily decisions that you're making? Mind you, that's why I'm on a cut right now. That's why I'm dieting right now. Because when I get down and out, when life kicks me in the balls, I take back control. I go back to the drawing board, back to the blueprint, back to what I know. So meanwhile, I'm getting lean, I'm getting mean, and I'm crawling back up. I can feel it coming. Every day it's a little bit stronger. And guess what? You can do it too. There's nothing special about me. There's nothing unique about me, Dustin. You can do any and everything that I'm currently doing. Meaning, get your diet together and start working out. If you want help with that, go to the Discord and I'll send you some videos that you can watch. Very basic stuff on how to get in shape, all right? That's the first thing. Second thing, you talk about not having social skills and not having the ability to meet people and not really, having anyone and having friends. Okay. The way you fix that is basically, once again, by putting yourself in a position where you're gonna be allowed and where it's gonna be easy for you to meet people. How do you do this? Number one, Download the Meetup app. It's called Meetup, M-E-E-T-U-P. It's a free app. It's not for dating, it's for making friends. Check out an event that is taking place where you live and go join. Now, if for whatever reason you don't have Meetup where you live, maybe you're living in the middle of the desert in the US, then you need to find some type of social club, whether that's a gym, a sports club, a hiking club, any type of social gathering, and just join. Like, you just need to do anything you can to be around other people in a context where it's easy for you to talk to them without it being awkward, all right? And it's really not as hard as you think, but once again, you have to take action. You have to actually do it. That's gonna be the hard part. But if you are able to write me, then you're able to put yourself in a position to meet other people. Okay? You can even consider, since you're only working on the weekends, go work at a bar. Working at a bar is one of the easiest ways to develop social skills. Because no one is going to look at you weird for talking to the customers. That's your job. So the roles that you're filling as a bartender already allow you to just go up to people and be like, "Hi guys, how you doing? How can I help you today?" And there's going to be a lot of people, loners, who wander in the bar just looking for chit chat, you know, a small talk with the bartender, and that would be you. And you would make money in the process. So honestly, that's the best advice I can give you. Go look for a bar where they're looking for personnel. There's no skill that you need to be able to work at a bar. It's literally just serving people with beers and drinks. You can do it, and you will turn yourself into a social terminator. All right? So 1, Meetup. 2, social clubs, hiking clubs, sports clubs. 3, bartender. And probably, out of those 3, I would say actually signing up to be a bartender is the best option. Now, as for your comment about I'm 28 and I haven't accomplished anything in life, dude, accomplishments mean nothing. Like, what do you think that your peers have done at age 28 that is so grand, so great? Ooh, they traveled the world. They took pictures in Paris and in Rome. Whoop-de-fucking-do. And basically everything is a waste of time, man. So, like, don't stress out over that. Don't believe the hype on social media. And understand that the world is overrated. You can only visit so many countries, so many old buildings, swim in so many blue oceans, and sunbathe at so many pearly white beaches until it gets boring as hell. So here's the good news. You still have all of those experiences to come. Consider it like the best banquet in the world, the best food ever. And everyone is already stuffed and fat and they're all grossed out and they can't eat no more. You haven't even begun yet. It's a win. Alright? Also, in my experience, when you're young, it's really hard to really truly be in the moment. Like, you're just there and you're just like, you know, looking forward to the next thing already. If you're doing those things at a later age, it is very likely you'll enjoy it a hell of a lot more than the people who did that at a younger age. So 28 is a new 18. You haven't missed a goddamn thing. And that's it. So I think I got it covered, man. Just understand that you can really shape your reality any way you want it to be. Take a look at me, buddy. I could have been a disabled cancer patient, handicapped person, mauled by life, depressed and down on myself, rotting away in loneliness. But I decided to flip the motherfucking script, become a real life action hero. I'm a Viking now, and you're one of my disciples. It's a hell of a lot better than being a cancer patient, isn't it? And it's all because I took my mind, this incredibly powerful beam cannon, and pointed it at what we call reality. And I broke through the superficial layers of what we perceive to be everyday life. And I decoded it and reconstructed it to my liking. Perception is reality. If you are able to convince yourself with true conviction that you're in a certain situation due to a greater cause, if you can truly inherit a mission and a purpose that you believe in, you can do anything. Literally anything. And people's opinions and words, they don't matter. They're all gonna be gone soon, just like us. Tick tock, motherfucker. Time's running out. So what do you wanna do? You wanna live a mundane life? Be a boring ass civilian like everybody else? Just go through the motions? Or you wanna test the limits of this matrix that we call life and see just how far that we can take it? You don't need a safety net. You don't need a parachute. Death is release. Failure is release. This is it. This, the process. Trying. Paddling up Schitt's Creek. Imagine everything being easy. Imagine everything working out. Imagine everything just coming to you easily. That would be the worst type of reality you could ever have. Even now, when I'm down and out, I'm using it as a blanket. I'm taking my depression and I'm wallowing in it. Because I'm already looking at the come up right there on the horizon. I'm looking forward to the moment where I say, I'm really back. I'm not back yet, but I will be. And even by proclaiming that, I have taken another step closer to my goal. And so can you, my man, Dustin. So, that is all I have to tell you, my friend. If anybody else has any questions and wants me to make a video, then please go and make your way over to the Q&A section of my channel. Ask me anything you want me to talk about. It can literally be about anything. Does not have to be an existential crisis, alright? You can even ask me, what do you think is better, peanut butter or chocolate thread? I don't know, man. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. We're getting there, one day at a time.